There was a battle beyond the mountains, a war beyond the oceans, a conflict older than kingdoms. The accuser stood before the throne, pointing fingers, speaking condemnation, declaring defeat over the children of Zion. But then a crimson river began to flow, not from earthly kingdoms, not from human strength, but from Calvary's hill. And when that blood touched the story, chains began to break, darkness began to flee, destiny began to awaken, for they overcame him by the blood that made us overcomers, still flowing strong today. The blood that made us overcomers, still washing sins away. No weapon could defeat us, no darkness could remain, for the blood that made us overcomers still reigns, still reigns. Oh, the blood still reigns. Hey, I remember nights of sorrow, when my soul was filled with fear, when the voice of condemnation was the loudest thing I'd hear. The enemy kept reminding me of every wrong I'd done, trying to convince my spirit that the battle was already won. But then I looked toward Calvary, where mercy paid the cost, and I saw the King of Glory seeking those who once were lost. The nails could not defeat him, the grave could not contain, and the blood that flowed from Calvary destroyed every chain. The blood that made us overcomers, still flowing strong today. The blood that made us overcomers, still washing sins away. No weapon could defeat us, no darkness could remain, for the blood that made us overcomers still reigns, still reigns. Some trust in earthly power, some trust in wealth and fame, some trust in human wisdom, yet nothing stays the same. But there is a fountain open for every tribe and tongue, a testimony written in the sacrifice of God's Son. The blood speaks better promises than fear could ever tell. The blood declares redemption where despair once used to dwell. It reaches every prison, grace. I have seen wandering children return to their rightful place. I have seen chains shatter. I have seen dead hopes rise. I have seen the mercy of heaven open blinded eyes. The blood still tells a story that the world cannot deny. A story of forgiveness that will never fade or die. And every saint in glory will forever testify that the blood was the reason they reached the other side. Hey, 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 hey. The blood that made us overcomers, still speaking peace today. The blood that made us overcomers, still leading us the way. No storm can overwhelm us, no darkness can remain. For the blood that made us overcomers still reigns, still reigns. By the blood, we are overcomers. By the blood, more than conquerors. Stand firm, stand firm. The victory is won. Stand firm, stand firm. True God's only Son. By the blood, by the blood. The accuser has fallen. By the blood, by the blood. Hear the righteous calling. One day the trumpet shall sound. One day the sky shall unfold. One day the redeemed of Zion will walk the streets of gold. And every tongue shall testify, every nation shall proclaim that salvation belongs forever to the Lamb who was slain. No more sorrow, no more night, no more fear, only light. Because the blood that brought redemption will reign forever bright. The blood that made us overcomers forever shall endure. The blood that made us overcomers, not from human strength, but from Calvary's hill. And when that blood touched the story, listen, can you hear it in the distance? Not thunder, not the sound of armies marching, not the shaking of the mountains, but hoofbeats rolling through eternity. Hoofbeats echoing from beyond the veil. The kings of the earth are trembling, the nations are holding their breath. The oceans are whispering secrets to the shore. For the heavens are opening, the rider is coming. Faithful and true, the Lion of Judah rides, and the sound grows louder. Hoofbeats across the eastern sky. Hoofbeats across the eastern sky. The King is drawing near. Hoofbeats across the eastern sky. The hour of truth is here. The heavens are opening, the trumpet starts to cry, and all creation witnesses the rider in the sky. Whoa, hoofbeats across the eastern sky. My Redeemer rides tonight. Oh, for generations prophets spoke, for centuries believers prayed, holding on to sacred promises that never once did fade. Empires rose and crumbled, kingdoms came and went, yet heaven kept the promise the Almighty Father sent. The poor still cried for justice, the weary searched for peace. The faithful watched the horizon for sorrow's final seas. Then suddenly the eastern sky promises. The rider in the sky, oh, hoof beats across the eastern sky. My Redeemer rides tonight. His robe is dipped in victory. His eyes are flames of fire. Upon his head are many crowns, exalted ever higher. No earthly throne compares to his. No kingdom stands as tall. For every ruler, every power must answer to his call. The armies of the heavens ride shining white behind, while righteousness and justice flow like rivers through mankind. The sword that leaves his mouth needs no forged steel blade, for truth itself shall conquer every lie that darkness made. Lift your eyes, hey, lift your eyes, who the King of glory comes. Lift your eyes, hey, lift your eyes, the victory has begun. Hoof beats across the eastern sky, the nations hear the sound. Hoof beats across the eastern sky, the King has claimed his ground. No darkness can withstand him, no enemy deny the power of the rider appearing in the sky. Hoof beats across the eastern sky, the King is passing by. Ride on King Jesus, ride on through the clouds. Ride on King Jesus, every knee shall bow. Ride on King Jesus, Lion of Judah reign. Ride on King Jesus, forevermore the same. Ride on, ride on, ride on, ride on, King of Kings. I remember all the seasons when faith was all I had, when the world seemed filled with sorrow and every headline sad. Yet deep inside my spirit, a promise kept its flame, that one day heaven's rider would return in power again. The tears of every martyr, the prayers of every saint, the hope of every pilgrim who refused to lose their faith, will find their glorious answer when the eastern sky unfolds and the shepherd gathers homeward every precious wandering soul. Hoof beats across the eastern sky, the faithful rise and sing. Hoof beats across the eastern sky, behold the coming King. Yeah, the heavens roll with glory, the angels fill the sky, and every saint rejoices as redemption draws nigh. Hoof beats across the eastern sky. My Redeemer rides tonight. Hear the hoof beat, hear the hoof beats. The King is on his way. Hear the hoof beats, hear the hoof beats. The darkness cannot stay. Lion of Judah, Lion of Judah, riding through the sky. Lion of Judah, forever lifted high. King of kings, Lord of lords, ancient of days. King of kings, Lord of lords, forever we praise. One day the grave shall open, one day the dead shall rise, one day every hidden thing will stand before his eyes. The curse shall be broken, the mourning finally cease, and the Prince of all creation will establish endless peace. No more war, no more pain, no more night, no more rain. Only the reign of Jesus forevermore to reign. The kings of the earth are trembling, the nations are holding their breath, the oceans are whispering secrets to the shore. For the heavens are opening, the rider is coming, faithful and true. The Lion of Judah rides, and the sound grows louder. Hoof beats across the eastern sky. Hoof beats across the eastern sky, the King is drawing near. Hoof beats across the eastern sky, the hour of truth is here. The heavens are opening, the trumpet starts to cry, and all creation is the silence before heaven speaks. An angel stands before the golden altar, holding a censer filled with fire and rising through eternity. Not gold, not silver, not the wealth of kings, but prayers. Prayers whispered in prison cells, prayers cried through tears, prayers spoken by weary mothers, prayers offered by forgotten saints. The world forgot their names, but heaven remembered, and their prayers rose like incense before the throne. Incense of the forgotten saints, rising through the heavens high. Incense of the forgotten saints, never lost beyond the sky. Every prayer remembered, every tear accounted for. The God who sees in secret still opens every door. Incense of the forgotten saints, still rising nevermore. There was an old man by your window, praying through the years alone. No crowds gathered around him, no earthly crown was shown. There was a mother in the midnight, praying for a wandering son, believing through the darkness that redemption would still come. There was a worker in the vineyard, serving without fame, yet heaven wrote in glory every sacrifice and name. The world may call him ordinary, but angels know the truth. For heaven treasures faithfulness far more than earthly proof. Yeah. Incense of the forgotten saints, rising through the heavens high. Incense of the forgotten saints, never lost beyond the sky. Every prayer remembered, every tear accounted for. The God who sees in secret still opens every door. Incense of the forgotten saints, still rising nevermore. Some prayed in hidden valleys, some prayed beside hospital beds, some prayed while carrying burdens too heavy to be said. Some cried through persecution, some sang despite their chains, some trusted God through drought seasons, still believing through the pain. The earth heard only whispers, but heaven heard a roar. For every prayer surrendered reached the eternal shore. The bowls praying by a wooden chair, calling on the God of Zion with simple childlike care. Years have passed and seasons changed, yet her prayers still remain for seeds planted in faithfulness, never fall in vain. The Lord of all creation keeps record of our days and treasures every offering of worship and of praise. The forgotten are remembered, the unseen become known, for every faithful prayer finds its place before the throne. Incense of the forgotten saints, carried by angelic wings, yeah. Incense of the forgotten saints, before the King of Kings. Every cry for mercy, every prayer for grace still rises through the heavens and reaches His holy place. Incense of the forgotten saints, shining before His face. Pray on, children of Zion. Pray on, stand strong, stand strong. The answer won't be long. Pray on, the answer. Oh, one day the hidden stories will finally be revealed. Every faithful prayer warrior will see what God concealed. The answers long awaited will shine like morning light, and every prayer of yesterday will prove that God was right. No labor lost, no tear in vain, no faithful prayer forgotten. For the God who hears His children still sits upon the throne. Yeah. Incense of the forgotten saints, rising through eternity. Listen, can you see them? Burning in the darkness, shining where the shadows gather, standing when the kingdoms crumble. Not 7 stars, not 7 mountains, but 7 lampstands in the midnight. John looked, the heavens opened, the Spirit moved, and there among the flames walked the Son of Glory. Eyes like fire, voice like many waters, hands full of stars, and He said, keep your flame alive. Oh, midnight is falling, oh, but the light still calling. The lampstands in the midnight, burning through the storm. Lampstands in the midnight, keeping holy fire warm. Though darkness rise around us, though cold winds fill the land, we'll shine until the morning with the oil of His hand. Lampstands in the midnight, we will never fade away. Many hearts have grown weary, many souls have lost their song. Many started out with passion, but the journey seemed too long. The world offered golden idols, the world offered easy roads, yet the narrow path of Zion still carries heaven's load. When temptation comes knocking, when the night appears too deep, the shepherd of the land up above. To Pergamum he warned them, do not compromise the truth. To Thyatira he called them back to holy roots. Oh, the church has heard the message. The Spirit still speaks today. Every generation chooses which voice they will obey. Some follow passing fashions, some follow earthly fame, but the lampstands of the kingdom still burn in Jesus' name. Lampstands in the midnight, guardians of the flame. Lampstands in the midnight, faithful to his name. No darkness can consume us, no fear can steal our light. For the King walks among us through every midnight. Burn brighter, let the oil keep flowing. Burn brighter, let the fire keep growing. When the nations shake, we will not fear. When the mountains fall, our King is near. When the stars grow dim, his light remains. When the world grows cold, his love sustains. I see young hearts awakening. I see old saints standing strong. I hear prison walls surrendering to redemption's song. I see tears becoming testimonies. I see chains become dust. I see broken vessels rising because they learn to trust. The darkness cannot conquer what heaven has ordained. Every lamp lit by the Spirit shall never burn in vain. The oil is still abundant, the promise still secure. The one who holds the stars above forever shall endure. Lampstands in the midnight, shining by his grace. Lampstands in the midnight, reflecting heaven's face. Though those shadows try to hide us, though battles fill the night, we'll stand up on his promise and carry forth his light. Lampstands in the midnight, guided by the King. Shine on, shine on. Children of the kingdom, shine on. Hold on, hold on. The dawn is coming. Hold on, shine on, shine on. Let your testimony shine on. Hold on, the King is coming. Hold on. Well, one day the midnight shall end. One day the trumpet shall sound. One day the King of glory will place his feet upon the ground. The lampstands will rejoice then, their labor finally done. For every faithful witness will hear the Master say, well done. No more sorrow, no more night, no more tears, only light. Lampstands in the midnight, burning for eternity. Lampstands in the midnight, and there among the flames walk the Son of Glory. Eyes like fire, voice like many waters, hands full of stars, and he said, keep your flame alive. Whoa, lampstands in the midnight. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Hear the cry in the marketplace. Hear the weeping of the traders. Hear the silence of the ships upon the sea. For the city that sold its soul for gold, the kingdom that measured by silver, the empire that worshiped profit instead of truth has fallen. Its towers touch the clouds, its merchants rule the nations, its treasures dazzle the eyes of kings. But one voice thundered from heaven, Babylon has fallen. And suddenly the market stood empty, the treasures lost their shine. The merchants began to mourn. Merchants of fallen Babylon, counting riches turned to dust. Merchants of fallen Babylon, learning gold cannot be trusted. The towers have crumbled, the proud have lost their song, for the kingdom built on greed could never stand for long. Merchants of fallen Babylon, hear the judgment rolling on. Hey! 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 They traded truth for silver, they traded souls for gain, built their kingdoms on oppression and called their darkness fame. The poor cried in the shadows, the widows wept alone, while luxury filled the palaces of hearts as hard as stone. They measured life by profit, they measured men by wealth, but forgot the greatest treasure is the riches of the soul itself. For every coin collected, for every unjust deed, the books of heaven recorded the harvest of their greed. Hey, merchants of fallen Babylon, counting riches turned to dust. Merchants of fallen Babylon, learning gold cannot be trusted. The towers have crumbled, the proud have lost their song, for the kingdom built on greed could never stand for long. Merchants of fallen Babylon, hear the judgment rolling on. Hey! Boy! The ships once crossed the oceans, carrying treasures far and wide, but now the captains stand in sorrow, watching all their glory slide. The markets once were crowded, the streets were filled with praise, yet none could stop the hour appointed for their days. For Babylon forgot mercy, Babylon, Babylon forgot grace, Babylon, Babylon marked the warnings sent from the holy place. And though she dressed in splendor, her foundations were weak sand, for no kingdom possess a greater gold. For peace cannot be purchased, and grace is not for sale. The riches of the kingdom will never, ever fail. The Lamb still calls the nations. The door is open wide, and every soul that follows him will safely abide. The crowns of earth grow tarnished, the markets rise and fall, but the reign of the Most High stands above it all. Merchants are falling, Babylon, your kingdom fades away. Hey. Merchants are falling, Babylon, night is turning into day. Hey. The Lamb is building Zion, the truth is standing strong, and every chain of Babylon will soon be gone. Merchants are falling, Babylon, the king is moving on. Babylon fall, truth shall stand forever. Babylon fall, just kingdom changes never. Gold will fade, silver rust. Put your hope in Jah and trust. Gold will fade, silver rust. The righteous shall be just. Babylon fall, hear the warning call. One day every marketplace, hear the weeping of the traders, hear the silence of the ships upon the sea. For the city that sold for gold, the kingdom that measured worth. Listen, there was silence around the throne, silence among the elders, silence among the angels. For in the right hand of the Eternal One was a scroll sealed 7 times. The destiny of nations, the hope of creation, the final victory of righteousness. Yet no king could open it, no prophet could open it, no mighty angel could open it. And John began to weep, tears upon the sealed scroll. But heaven had not spoken its final word. Tears upon the sealed scroll, falling like the evening rain. Tears upon the sealed scroll, waiting for redemption's reign. Who can lose the seas? Who can reveal the plan? Who can heal creation and restore the sons of man? Tears upon the sealed scroll, till the Lion took his stand. I have seen broken generations walking through the dust of pain, searching every earthly answer, yet the hurt remains the same. I have heard the cry of widows, seen the orphans' lonely eyes, watched the proud build towers only to see their kingdoms die. The earth itself is groaning, the seas and mountains know. All creation waits in longing for the opening of the scroll. Tears upon the sealed scroll, falling from a weary soul. Tears upon the sealed scroll, waiting for the Lamb's control. Who can break the silence? Who can heal the land? Who can bring salvation to every tribe and clan? Tears upon the sealed scroll till the Lion took his stand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No emperor possessed the wisdom. No warrior held the key. No philosopher could unravel the hidden mystery. The elders bowed in wonder. The angels stood amazed. The universe held its breath within that holy place. Then a voice spoke softly, "Weep no more, the Lion has prevailed." And suddenly the darkness could no longer veil the light. Not by sword, not by power, not by earthly fame, but by sacrifice and mercy came the victory of the Lamb. Tears upon the sealed scroll turned to songs of endless praise. Hey, tears upon the sealed scroll, lost within the Lamb's embrace. The Lion has conquered, the Lamb has overcome. The Lamb has overcome. The hope of every nation has finally come. Tears upon the sealed scroll, changed forever by His love. Worthy, worthy, worthy is the Lamb. Worthy, worthy, worthy is the Lamb. To open every mystery, to reveal eternal grace, to redeem our fallen people from every time and place. Worthy, worthy, worthy is the Lamb. I once carried my own burdens, thinking I could bear the load. But every road I traveled only led to darker roads. Then I saw the wounded Savior standing in eternal light, bearing scars of holy mercy, holding victory in His sight. The tears that stained my journey became rivers of praise for the one who opened heaven, had also made a way. Now every broken chapter, every sorrow I have known, finds its meaning in the hands of the keeper of the scroll. Yeah. Tears upon the sealed scroll, now transformed to joyful song. Hey, tears upon the sealed scroll, for the Lamb has overcome. No chain remains unbroken, no darkness reigns for long. For the King of all creation has been victorious all along. Tears upon the sealed scroll now belong to yesterday. Open the scroll, open the scroll. Lion of Judah reign. Open the scroll, let righteousness remain. Open the scroll, the Lamb has paid the price. Open the scroll, the way to life is Christ. One day every tear shall vanish. One day every wound shall heal. One day every hidden purpose will finally be revealed. The kingdoms of this world will bow before the throne, and the Lamb who opened the scroll will forever reign alone. No more sorrow, no more fear, no more night. His kingdom is here. Tears upon the sealed scroll became a river of grace. But tears upon the sealed scroll, lost within His shining face. The Lion has prevailed, the Lamb has won the day, and every tear of yesterday has been washed away. Tears upon the sealed scroll, no more tears remain. Weep no more, weep no more, weep no more, weep no more. The Lion has prevailed. And John began to weep. Tears upon upon the sealed scroll, but heaven had not spoken its final word. Tears upon the sealed scroll, falling. Oh yeah, yeah. Listen. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. 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 Listen. Before the mountains were measured, before the oceans found their shores, an ancient rebellion began. A serpent whispered in the garden, a deceiver walked among nations, a dragon cast shadows upon kingdoms. For ages he boasted, for ages he accused, for ages he scattered fear among the children of Zion. But hear the thunder from heaven, an angel descends, holding a great chain, holding the key to the abyss. And the ancient serpent trembles. The day of boasting is over, the day of deception is ending. The chains of the ancient serpent, oh, the chains of the ancient serpent, hear them rattle in the night. The chains of the ancient serpent, bound by heaven's holy might. No more lies to rule the nations, no more darkness to pretend. For the chains of the ancient serpent declare his kingdom's end. Whoa, the serpent's reign is over. I remember when fear held me captive, when doubt sat upon my mind, when every road seemed clouded and peace was hard to find. The enemy whispered failure, the enemy whispered shame, trying to steal the purpose written beside my name. But Jah broke every stronghold, Jah shattered every wall, and the lies that once controlled me could no longer make me fall. For truth became my anchor, and grace became my shield. When the power of the living God entered the battlefield, the chains of the ancient serpent, hear them rattle in the night. The chains of the ancient serpent, bound by heaven's holy might. No more lies to rule the nations, no more darkness to pretend. For the chains of the ancient serpent declare his kingdom's end. Hey! The serpent fooled the mighty, the serpent fooled the weak. The serpent built illusions for every heart that sought to see. Hey, yeah. He promised golden kingdoms, he promised easy roads, yet every path he offered only multiplied the load. But the Lion of Judah rose, the Lamb who overcame, and every power of darkness began to lose its claim. The cross became the turning point, the empty tomb the sign that every ancient stronghold would fall in heaven's time. The I have seen blind eyes see, I have seen chains of addiction fall into the sea. I have seen hope resurrected where despair once made its home, because the King of Glory still sits upon the throne. The serpent's voice grows weaker, the truth shines brighter still, for nothing can overthrow the Father's perfect will. And every faithful pilgrim who walks the narrow way will witness heaven's promise become reality one day. The chains of the ancient serpent broken by eternal grace. The chains of the ancient serpent cannot stand before his face. The darkness has been shaken, the powers must descend, for the chains of the ancient serpent declare his kingdom's end. Freedom, 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 let the redeemed sing freedom. Freedom, freedom, through the risen King, no more fear, no more lies. Lift your voice and testify, no more fear, no more lies. The serpent's power dies. Lion roar, across the earth and sea. Lion roar, the captives now are free. Hey. Listen, can you see beyond the veil? A city not built by human hands, no architects of earth, no dust of fallen kingdoms, no shadow of decay. The sun does not set there, the night does not arrive there, the sorrow does not enter there, for the Lamb is the light, and the light never fades. I hear the sound of waters flowing like crystal, I hear the song of redeemed nations rising, I see gates of pearl opening without end, and a voice declares, this is the dwelling of the Most High, the city whose light never fades, the city whose light never fades, where glory fills the air, the city whose light never fades, no darkness enters there, the Lamb is the illumination, the King is ever near, the city whose light never fades, forever bright and clear. Whoa, forever shines the light. I have walked through earthly cities where the lights grow dim at night, where hope is just a shadow and truth is out of sight. I have seen the towers rising, then crumble to the ground. I have heard the empty promises where peace was never found. But my soul keeps hearing whispers of a place beyond the sea, where every broken spirit is finally set free. No corruption fills its streets there, no sorrow takes its toll, only joy like flowing rivers that restore the weary soul. The city whose light never fades, where glory fills the for my days, singing hallelujah praises in unending holy blaze. All the tears of every journey now are lost within the light. Every burden turned to worship in the fullness of His sight. And I know my final ending is not written here below, but in streets of endless beauty, where the river gently flows. Listen. Listen. There was war before the cradle, a battle before the first breath. A dragon stood waiting, eyes full of hatred, teeth full of destruction, determined to swallow destiny itself. The heavens watched, the angels stood ready, the nations trembled. A child was born and the dragon moved. But hear the good news, Zion. The dragon was powerful, but Jah was greater. The dragon was waiting, but Jah was already there. And the dragon could not devour the child. The dragon could not devour the child, could not silence heaven's plan. The dragon could not devour the child, could not stop Jah's mighty hand. Though darkness gathered round him, though evil ran wild, the throne of God protected him. The dragon could not devour the child. Whoa, the dragon could not win. Before I knew my purpose, before I learned my name, there were battles all around me, trying to quench the flame. Storms came against my family, fear stood at the door. Yet every trap the enemy laid only proved Jah more. Some said I would never make it, some said my dream would die. But the God who writes the future had already heard my cry. The enemy saw potential, the enemy saw the call, but he underestimated the Lord who governs all. A dragon could not devour the child, could not silence heaven's plan. The dragon could not devour the child, could not stop Jah's mighty hand. Though darkness gathered round him, though evil ran wild, the throne of God protected him. The dragon could not devour the child. Pharaoh could not stop Moses, the lions could not stop Daniel, the fire could not consume the tree, the grave could not hold Emmanuel. Herod tried to kill the promise, the ruler sought his end, but every scheme of darkness failed again and again. For what Jah has established, no force can overthrow. The river of His purpose will always find a flow. The child was caught to heaven, the dragon lost the fight, and all the powers of darkness could not extinguish the light. When Jah speaks a promise, the promise shall remain. Though hell may roar against it, it shall not be in vain. The dragon could not devour the child, could not break the holy chain. The dragon could not devour the child, could not cancel destiny's name. The battle may be raging, the road may seem hostile, but the hand of Jah is stronger. The dragon could not devour the child. Roar, roar if you want to roar, the promise is still in. Fight if you want to fight, the promise is still in. Storm if you want to storm, the promise is still in. The God of Zion always keeps his promises. Roar if you want to roar, the promise is still in. Fight if you want to fight, the promise is still in. The dragon lost already, the promise is still in. I have seen dreams resurrected, I have seen chains fall apart, I have seen wounded pilgrims find healing for their heart. I have seen impossible victories break through impossible walls, because the God who calls his children never abandons his call. The dragon studies weakness, but Jah sees destiny. The dragon counts the obstacles, but Jah commands the sea. What heaven has appointed, no darkness can destroy. For every child of promise still belongs to the Lord. The dragon could not devour the child, could not erase God's word. The dragon could not devour the child, for heaven had already heard. The angels stood around it, the Father watched and smiled, and through the power of his purpose, the dragon could not devour the child. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. No weapon, Jah is our defender. Hold your ground, stand your place. Walk by faith and not by sight. Hold your ground, stand your place. Jah will make it right. The promise lives, through every storm and trial. The promise lives, the dragon could not devour the child. One day every dragon shall fall, one day every lie shall cease. One day the kingdoms of darkness will surrender to the Prince of Peace. The child who was protected will reign forevermore, and every soul redeemed by grace will worship and adore. For destiny belongs to Jah, and victory is his style. From generation unto generation, the dragon could not devour the child. 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 One day every dragon shall fall, one day every lie shall cease. One day the kingdoms of God. Hear the thunder from the throne, hear the elders cry aloud. Hear the angels gather round. For the heavens search for a champion, the earth searched for a redeemer. The nations searched for a king, and they spoke of a lion from Judah's mountain, a lion with power to conquer, a lion with authority forever. But when John lifted up his eyes, he saw something unexpected. The lion stood before the throne, bearing been victorious all along. Oh, the lion reigns forever. I was wandering through dry places, searching for a place called home, trying to carry all my burdens, trying to walk the road alone. Every answer left me empty, every promise turned to dust, till I found the wounded Savior, the only one worthy of trust. His hands still held the nail marks, his side still showed the spear, yet every wound declared a victory that conquered death and fear. The lion who bore the wounds still reigns above it all. The lion who bore the wounds lifted me when I would fall. His scars became my healing, his blood became my song. The lion who bore the wounds has been victorious all along. Kings have worn their crowns of gold, warriors carried mighty swords, empires built their monuments, claiming they were mighty lords. But none could break the darkness, none could pay redemption's cost, none could bridge the raging river between the saved and lost. Then came the Lamb from Zion, standing in eternal light, not with armies marching proudly, but with love stronger than might. The throne room burst with worship, the elders bowed their heads, for the lion won his kingdom by the blood he freely shed. Not by violence, not by pride, not by earthly gain, but through sacrifice and mercy came his everlasting reign. The lion who bore the wounds, King of grace and majesty. The lion who bore the wounds opened heaven's door for me. His scars became my refuge, his cross became my crown. The lion who bore the wounds can never be cast down. Worthy, worthy, worthy is the Lamb. Worthy, worthy, worthy is the Lamb to receive all power, to receive all glory, to receive all honor forevermore. Worthy, worthy, worthy is the Lamb. I have seen the storms arising, I have heard the nations roar, I have watched the proud grow restless as they chase for something more. Yet the wounded king stands steady, unmoved by shifting sand, holding all creation safely within his mighty hand. The scars remain a testimony, the wounds remain a sign that love descended from the heavens to rescue hearts like mine. And every tear I've ever cried Hear it now. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Hear it now. Oh, a song rolling from eternity, a thunder not born from the clouds, a river not flowing from earth, a voice not spoken by mortal lips. John stood upon the lonely island, chains on the body but freedom in the spirit. Then suddenly the heavens opened, the veil trembled, the stars bowed low, and from beyond many waters the ancient voice cried out, I am Alpha, I am Omega, I was and is to come. Can you hear him calling? Can you hear him now? The voice beyond many waters, calling to the storm tonight. The voice beyond many waters, leading all his children to the light. No ocean can drown it, no darkness can hide it, no kingdom can silence the sound. The voice beyond many waters, still shaking heaven and ground. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I was walking through valleys of shadows, searching for a lamp in the night. The world kept selling empty promises, but none could make the wrong things right. Then a whisper became a thunder, like 1,000 rivers in flight, and every chain around my spirit started breaking in his sight. Mountains trembled before his presence, kings surrendered all their pride. The one who rides upon forever was standing by my side. The voice beyond many waters, calling through the storm tonight. The voice beyond many waters, leading all his children to the light. No ocean can drown it, no darkness can hide it, no kingdom can silence the sound. The voice beyond many waters, still shaking heaven and ground. Hey, hey, hey. Oh. John saw lampstands burning brightly, golden flames against the dark. A generation called to witness, carrying the Father's spark. Many wandered from their first love, many traded truth for gain. Yet the voice kept crying mercy, calling every soul again. Repent and return to Zion, lift your eyes and seek his face. The Lamb still offers living water, the throne still offers grace. So the voice beyond many waters, echoing across the sea. The voice beyond many waters, still setting captives free. No power can bind it, no ruler can fight it, no army can stand in the way. The voice beyond many waters, still speaking today. Holy, holy, holy is the Lamb. Holy is the Lamb. Worthy, worthy is the Lamb. From the islands to the nations, from the deserts to the plains, every tribe and every language will magnify his name. Hear the elders bow before him, hear creation join the song, hear the angels cry forever. To the Lord all praise belongs. Babylon built her towers proudly, thinking she would never fall, but the voice kingdoms pass away, but the word that came from heaven still remains today. The voice beyond many waters, rolling like eternal waves. The voice beyond many waters, calling sinners from their graves. No devil can stop it, no grave can lock it, no darkness can cover its flame. The voice beyond many waters, forever the same. Hear the river flowing, hear the trumpet blowing. Yeah. Alpha and Omega, ancient of days, King of creation, never be great. Alpha and Omega, ancient of days, King of creation, never be praised. One day the sky shall open fully, and every eye shall clearly see the King whose voice shook Patmos silent, returning in majesty. No more sorrow, no more weeping, no more death to fear again. For the voice beyond many waters will reign and reign and reign. The voice beyond many waters, calling from eternity. The voice beyond many waters, proclaiming liberty. The voice beyond many waters, the sound of endless grace. The voice beyond many waters, we'll worship face to face. Listen. Listen. Many fear the wilderness, the lonely road, the hidden place, the season nobody understands. But hear the mystery of Jah. Before the woman fled, before the dragon pursued, before the storm was unleashed, Jah had already prepared a place, a refuge before the battle, a shelter before the flood, a table before the hunger. What looked like isolation was actually preservation. What looked like abandonment was divine preparation. The wilderness prepared by Jah. Hey, the wilderness prepared by Jah, a hiding place beneath His wings. The wilderness prepared by Jah, where broken hearts learn how to sing. Though the desert may surround me, though the road may seem far, I shall not be afraid, for Jah prepared where we are. Oh, the wilderness prepared by Jah, a sanctuary in the storm. I walk through valleys of confusion, wondering where my future lay, praying for an open doorway, yet every path seemed closed away. Friends could not understand me, the crowds no longer knew my name. I thought I had been forgotten, yet heaven was arranging things sanctuary in the storm. Hey, Moses found his calling there. David found his psalms. Elijah heard the still small voice beyond the world's alarms. John received a revelation on a lonely island shore, and every faithful pilgrim found something worth fighting for. The dragon may be roaring, the enemy may pursue, but God prepares protection before the danger breaks through. The wilderness is not a prison. Hey, the wilderness is not defeat. And it's where the Lord of glory makes his servants complete. Water from the rock, bread from heaven above, strength for the journey, evidence of love. The wilderness prepared by Jah, where miracles quietly grow. Hey, the wilderness prepared by Jah, where hidden rivers flow. Hey, the desert cannot stop him. Desert cannot stop him. The drought cannot deny. Drought cannot deny. The God who made the wilderness still hears his children cry. Hey, the wilderness prepared by Jah, our refuge from the night. Prepare me, Jah, for the purpose you design. Prepare me, Jah, shape this heart of mine. If I must walk through deserts, if I must stand alone, I know the wilderness is leading closer to your throne. Prepare me, Jah, till your glory shines. I have seen seeds grow in dry places. I have seen rivers cross the sand. I have seen impossible victories come straight from Jah's hand. The places that looked empty were filled with heaven's grace. For every wilderness believer was being prepared for their place. The dragon cannot stop destiny. The darkness cannot win. For God's preparation always starts long before the battle begins. The wilderness is temporary. The promise still remains. And every faithful traveler will one day see the gain. Hey, the wilderness prepared by Jah, still teaching hearts to trust. The wilderness prepared by Jah, turning weakness into strength. The desert may be lengthy, the journey may be hard, but those whom God prepares will reach their promise, yeah. Lord, the wilderness prepared by Jah, still guided by his hand. Hold on, the wilderness won't last forever. Stand firm, Jah is your defender. Water from the rock, bread from the sky. The God who called you will not pass you by. Hold on, the promise still remains. Stand firm through the sun and rain. One day the wilderness shall blossom. One day the desert shall sing. One day every hidden preparation will reveal the hand of the King. The lonely road will make sense. The tears will become gold. The trials that shaped your spirit will form a story to be told for every wilderness journey. Listen, can you hear it? The wind was gathering strength, the oceans trembled, The mountains waited, the nations stood uncertain, for mighty winds stood ready at the corners of creation. Judgment was near, the hour was approaching, but suddenly a voice cried from the sunrise, hold back the wind, hold back the storm, hold back the judgment. For mercy had one more work to do, and heaven paused when mercy held back the wind. When mercy held back the wind, when grace stood in the way, when mercy held back the wind and gave another day. The storm was at the doorway, the clouds were closing in, but love spoke from the heavens and mercy held back the wind. The wind. Hey, I remember nights of wandering, far from the Father's light, running through the wilderness, lost within the dark of night. Every choice I made in pride led me farther from the road, yet somehow I kept finding compassion in my Lord. The thunder could have found me, justice could have called my name, yet mercy stood before me and covered all my shame. Like a shield around the broken, like a harbor from the sea, the patience of the Savior kept reaching after me. When mercy held back the wind, when grace stood in the way, when mercy held back the wind and gave another day. The storm was at the doorway, the clouds were closing in, but love spoke from the heavens and mercy held back the wind. Hey, the angels held the four wings, waiting for the King's command, while heaven marked his servants with the seal upon their hand. Not forgotten, not abandoned, not lost within the crowd. The shepherd knew his children and called them out aloud. Hey, many mocked the warning, many laughed away the truth, yet mercy kept on pleading with both the old and youth. Every sunrise was a message, every breath another chance, for the God of all creation still invited hearts to dance. Hey, captives free. I have seen rivers flowing where there once was only need. I have watched the broken rise. I have heard redemption sing, all because compassion moved before the coming wind. The world may shape tomorrow, the mountains may depart, but mercy leaves its fingerprints upon the human heart. And every soul redeemed becomes a living sign that patience is a treasure flowing from the divine. When mercy held back the wind, hope filled the sky again. When mercy held back the wind, healing entered in. The darkness thought it had us, the shadows thought they'd win, but heaven's love proved stronger when mercy held back the wind. Grace before judgment, grace before judgment, mercy before the right day, grace before judgment, calling us again. Hold on, my brother, hold on, my sister, the King is still calling. Hold on, my brother, hold on, my sister, his mercy is still falling. One day the winds will blow, one day the trumpet shall sound, one day the King of glory will return to claim his crown. But until that day arrives, the invitation still remains, for mercy keeps on reaching across the earth's domains. The seal of God is waiting, a door is open wide, and every soul that seeks him will find a place inside. Wait, and mercy held back the wind, hold back the storm, hold back the judgment, for mercy had. Oh yes, oh, ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah, yeah, yeah. Listen, I hear a city singing beyond the horizon, a city untouched by sorrow, a city where grief cannot enter. I see mothers reunited with children, I see saints laying down their burdens, I see scars becoming testimonies, I see broken hearts made whole again. And from the throne comes a voice like many waters, behold, I make all things new. No more funeral songs, no more lonely nights, no more rivers of pain, for there is a place where tears are remembered. almost hear the singing from that everlasting shore, where redeemed generations meet their loved ones once more. No hospitals in that city, no prisons made of fear, no lonely hearts abandoned, no graves to visit there. The former things have vanished like mist before the dawn, and the saints of every nation keep worshiping as one. The King upon the throne has fulfilled his sacred word, and every longing heart rejoices at the promises they've heard. Where tears are remembered no more, where redemption fills the air. Where tears are remembered, oh Lord, bring mercies everywhere. The river keeps on flowing from heaven's golden shore, and peace reigns forever. Where tears are remembered no more, where tears are remembered no more, where tears are remembered no more, where sorrow has faded away, where tears are remembered no more. In the light of eternal day, no crying in. Listen, I saw a multitude beyond counting, from every nation, every language, every tribe, every shore, not gathered in comfort, not gathered in ease. They came through fire, they came through tears, they came through battles, they came through storms. The winds had beaten them, the world had rejected them, the night had tested them, yet there they stood before the throne, clothed in white robes in the storm, white robes in the storm, standing strong when the thunder rolls, white robes in the storm, faith alive within their souls. The rain could not drown them, the darkness could not own them. The Lamb kept leading them on, white robes in the storm, still singing their victory song. Whoa, white robes in the storm. Hey. I remember days of sorrow, when the road was hard to see, when every step felt heavy and the night surrounded me. Friends turned into strangers, dreams faded in the rain, yet the shepherd walked beside me through every season of pain. The valleys taught me patience, the wilderness taught me trust, the storms revealed a treasure that neither moth nor rust could ever steal away from me, could ever take apart. For the King was building courage inside a faithful heart. White robes in the storm, standing strong when the thunder rolls, white robes in the storm, faith alive within their souls. The rain could not drown them, the darkness could not own them. The Lamb kept leading them on, white robes in the storm, still singing their victory song. Some were marked for righteousness, some were wounded for the truth, some held on to heaven's promise, from their age of tender youth. Some crossed deserts filled with trials, some crossed oceans deep and wide. Yet every faithful pilgrim found the Savior by their side. The blood of the Redeemer was their garment pure and bright, not their own achievements, but His everlasting light. And though the storm surrounded them, their hope remained secure, for the promises of Zion forever shall endure. The storm may rage, the winds may rise, but the Lamb still reigns. The night may fall, the earth may shake, but His love remains. White robes in the storm, holding fast to holy grace. White robes in the storm, reflecting heaven's face. No power could defeat them, no darkness could mislead them, for the shepherd knew their name. White robes in the storm, forever unashamed. Wash me in the river, wash me in the blood, wash away the sorrow, wash away the mud. Let my garment shine, let my spirit sing, let my heart remember I belong to the King. Wash me, cleanse me, guide me, lead me through the storm. Oh, I have seen the tears of mothers, I have heard the prayers of saints, I have watched the weak find courage when their strength appeared to faint. I have seen redemption blossom where despair had once been found. I have watched the mercy of heaven turn lost lives around. The storm was never wasted, the pain was not in vain, for every drop of suffering prepared a greater gain. And every faithful witness who endured the darkest night will shine like stars forever in the everlasting light. White rose in the storm, standing where the faithful stand. White rose in the storm, held within the Father's hand. The winds could not destroy them, the floods could not employ them to abandon what was true. White robes in the storm, the Lamb will carry you. Hold on, hold on, hold on, children of Zion, hold on. Stand strong, stand strong. The night won't last too long. Hold on, hold on. The Lamb is on the throne. Stand strong, stand strong. You're never alone. White robes, washed in mercy's stream. White robes, walking toward the King. One day the storm cloud shall vanish, one day the tears shall cease, one day the trumpet shall echo, and the earth shall know His peace. No more hunger, no more thirst, no more sorrow, no more curse. The Lamb will guide it through the storm, will welcome His children home, and every road made white by grace will shine before His throne. White robes in the storm, now standing in eternal light, no longer facing night. The battle has been finished, the victory has been won, and all the faithful pilgrims rejoice before the sun. White